Are we ready to be sent by Jesus so we can continue the mission that he started? Hello everyone again, this is Jose Juan Valdez, and we are coming to the end of this amazing season. It's a joyful season. I'm talking about Easter, and toward the end of Easter we celebrate this. Just before Pentecost, we celebrate the solemnity of the Ascension of the Lord. And in today's reading we have from the same author. It's actually Luke. We have the two books that he offers us. We have the Acts of the Apostles on the first reading, and we have the last part also of the Gospel of Luke. It is actually the same story being told in both books. Again, if we look at the Gospel, is the end of the Gospel. If we look at the Acts of the Apostles, is the beginning of. So it's kind of how it is fusion between these two volumes, these two parts, what we call the work of the author of this work on the gospel. I mean, it's the gospel and the book of Acts are part of one whole story that someone put together and divided into two volumes. So we are witnessing kind of a end of a cycle and a beginning of a new one. What we find in the gospel is Jesus basically his farewell, saying goodbye. He's going back to the Father as he came and became man through incarnation, and he's leaving and going back to his glory. So we all actually see his glorification, his exaltation happening in this passage. He's going back to the Father. He's done with at least with this part of the mission that he started it. But he has committed now, and this is the second part, what we find on the book of Acts, which is the beginning, this sending of the 12 and all the other disciples to continue his mission. So as he leaves, he tells them, go and spread the gospel, spread the good news. This mission, the mission that Jesus started and that the apostles continue, is still our mission. The end of the world, that's what it says, is still there. There's still a lot of people who have not heard this amazing message. So the invitation today, based on the readings, is to each one of us take the part of the mission that God has been calling us to do. So my prayer is that you and me are brave enough and courageous and determined to continue this great mission, the mission of spreading the good news of the life of Jesus that we just saw through the gospel, and that he came back. And the angel that appears in one of the texts is saying he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back, and that tension is still there. But while that happened, you and me are called to be participants, not to just see things happening, to be participants, to actually go out. And this end of the world can be your own family, the people that you work with, or people in your neighborhood, or it can be even another country that God is calling you. Again, my prayer is that we take courage, we take determination, and we listen to God, what God is telling us this Sunday, so we can accomplish his mission. Amen.